All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Century Fields 1, where we're here with match number 10 of the Adda Premier League. We see the Tornadoes taking on the Marvels of Tornadoes, the side that won the whole tournament last year, taking on a new side. The Tornadoes had one game last week, came up with a loss, came up empty against a loaded King side, compared to the Marvels, who came up with a big-time win in their match last week. And they were led by Suje. Now these two captains, Vicky and Neil, they know each other very well. Play together in the TCL Lions, the MOCC Lions, in the TCL League. So they're very accustomed with each other. And you can see Neil having a word with Suje after that 4. Telling him don't give him any width. Go straight away right into the body. And 2 wides to start us off. And this is a big time game for both sides. The Marvels right now in second position. If they can get a win here, keep their run rate up, they can move up into first. For the Tornadoes, it's all about trying to get back into the win column. They're at a minus 3.24 run rate after a devastating loss in week 1. We gotta find a way to climb back. And they're gonna need Vicky to play a big part of that. Vicky not able to really match last week and step up to the plate. This week they're gonna need him to. There's no options for him. We have 3 matches going on simultaneously. The Raiders are taking on the Kings. At some point we're taking on the Sunrisers. And now the Tornadoes, they're taking on the Marvels here. Vikram Ravi Kumar, he's 4 off of 3. Munna Hussain at these non-strikers end. Opening bowler for the Marvels, Suje Galoti. He was the pickup, the marquee player picked by Neo Mohamed Raju. It was a pick that people were rather curious about. Hadn't heard much of him. Plays a lot in Charlotte. You could see why last week he put on an absolute display against the Sub Army, taking 3 straight early wickets, scoring a bunch of runs. So I think the Tornadoes, you know, you have a lot of turnover from last year. Not a lot of people came, right, to play back. No other people were back in the auction with the Tornadoes. They weren't able to retain a lot of their players. And that's a big loss when you talk about this type of format where you have a very quick season. It's a very quick season. So you have to make sure everything works out very quickly for you guys. And it's hard to do that, especially when you don't have many players who have played together. And a Tornado side that was so successful last year, a lot of people got off and looked, wow, they don't look very good. And it's because, again, they don't know who they are yet. They know who Adi Gupta is, right? They're who they spent a lot of money on last season, played really well in match 1, scored a brilliant 50. You know, they know who Ravi Tej is. He played here last year. And now you're trying to figure out how do we fit, Stephen Edward, of course, they know. Now you're trying to figure out how do we fit in the rest of the side. And that's going to be the trick for the Tornadoes. There's 6 without loss after the first over. 8 without loss after the first over. And again, for the Marvels, I think now it's okay. We just have to make sure we restrict. Don't let them tee off in the power play. Don't let them get off to a great start. If they get off to a good start, you know they have plenty of hitters in the end. Zishan Khan coming into bowl. The 11 for the Marvels today. Morrisville is part of the 11 along with Hari Krishna, John Vijay, Neo Mohan Raju, Omar Ansari, Sai Krishna, Satya Acharya, Sittarama Raju. As this delivery is being bowled, cut away, deep third man is there, Suje Kolati, bowling Suresh Jayarama, and Zishan Khan, who is bowling this current over, with their super sub being Deepak Marathe. Good man to have his super sub, can do a little bit of everything. Then for the Tornadoes, Vikram Ravi Kumar, Aditya Gupta, Ravi Teja, Miraj Patel. You have a Gangama Prabhu, Chandu Peram, Stephen Edward, Munna, Mohan, and Danish Khan with the super sub being Zain Nazim. Another good man and a half super sub of everything. So again, I think for the Marvels here, they go bowl first, right? And they want to bowl first. And that's something that we see a lot of teams like chasing here at CF1. It's something that we've consistently seen teams win here when chasing. This delivery banged in short, going to be called wide. Again, I think just doing a little bit too much that time, trying to get a little bit extra pace out of the wicket. The Tornadoes won the toss and they elected to bat first. The Tornadoes like to bat first. They don't want to have that pressure to have to score 12, 13 over every single over. They'd rather just go out their own area. We have plenty of big hitters to come for them as well. It's a very chilly day. If you haven't been watching any of this live streams, it's a very chilly day. Incredibly chilly day. The wind is blaring, makes it feel like it's in the low 30s at the current moment. We thought it might get better throughout the day. No, has definitely not gone better. It's really only gone worse. This delivery's coming right the Yorker ball. There it is. Well dug out. It's all the formula for the Marvels where J ball 3, Zishan ball 3, and then have something else happen at the end. Super sub comes in. We'll see if that continues to be play. Slower ball down the leg side, gonna be a wide, so 3 runs. Outside edge, oh, just past the man, and I want to say like a gully-ish area. There's a thick outside edge. I mean, a huge wicket. And that's the prize wicket there. If we can get the skipper out early, get something going. So Zishan's going to come back in for banged in hard, wide delivery, again leaking runs, and it might be why he's not getting another one. We'll see if they do elect to give him another one. He's got a lot of experience on him, can do a lot of different things. Right now it feels like he's doing just a little bit too much. Got 3 deliveries left in the over. Deep third man in play, and that's why he's holding the shorter stuff. That likes it on the fuller area, who likes to go and swing his hands through the line. You get him on the back foot, you're not going to always win, but you have better success. And that seems to be the plan for at least Zishan going to these two play a lot of people with and against each other. Slower delivery, bowled him! Put it in this area where Munna likes to take that slog sweep. And he's cleaned him up there. Again, you could see the slower one. Munna was through the shot before the ball ever reached him. And a huge wicket that Zishan gets Munna out. And the Tornadoes, they lose their first wicket here in the second over. 1 ball to go, 14 for the loss of 1. It's a big wicket, that one is huge, absolutely Ginormous wicket, because you get this team who's struggling to find an identity to have to find someone else to come in relatively quickly. And they send in Ravi Tejamanda. So Ravi Teja coming in at the 1 down spot for the Tornadoes. Again, the Marvels, perfect start, get a wicket early in the power play, put some pressure on the batting side. Again, there's been a couple wides in the over, but he hasn't gone for runs off the bat. And there you go, that's going to do it. 2 overs gone, 14 for the loss of 1 are the Tornadoes. So we do welcome you back here. The Tornadoes 14 for the loss of 1 after 2. Manu Hussain goes in the previous over. So Ravi Teja and Vikram Ravi Kumar, the 2 men in the middle. Down the leg side, going to be wide. Is there going to be another 4-run start to add on to it? It is wide, and it is 4. It's just too easy. This you can't have. A team that was so on with the ball against Sump Army just doesn't seem to be able to configure themselves right now. And some easy freebies. Make it 18 runs for the Tornadoes. And this is how they want to start. They want to have these easy runs to start off. Give themselves a nice, easy foundation. Again, this is a side that is coming in. I get that they're defending champions. But this is a side that, even though they've only played 1 game, was struggling. Because they were looking to find an identity. Not saying they couldn't find an identity, but they were just struggling to do so. Now you're taking them a little bit off the hook. That one down the leg side again. That one flicked off the pads once again. Ravi is already at the second before Vicky got to there. Ravi's ready to run the third, but the ball's been deemed 4. Ravi Teja always active, always ready to run around. And again, for a side as the Marvels, who are coming in as hot as they were, have one of the best run rates in the entire tournament, to start like this is just not great. So Jay just struggling with it right now. They didn't really bowl extras. They didn't really try to do anything too much. I think the early flurry from Vicky is making Sujay kind of rethink. I think he's just got to get back to those basics. Oh, that's a great shot. It was a tad too full. Well outside the off stump. And just uses his arms. Beautifully done there. Puts that one over cover. No deep cover. Just a deep third man or deep mid wicket. It's too full. It's too wide. It's too easy. Looks in full flow right now. And again, we saw this earlier today as the wind is pushing from the keeper to the bowler. I was saying that if you can hit the good length area, the ball will do something. Certain balls will skid, certain balls will jump. And the way Sujay, he does move it, he can move it back into the batsman. So if you can get that movement off of the good length area, it's hard to play. And it does create some balls that drift up on, that get up on you, some that run through on you. And it is something that you can attack as a bowler. We saw it throughout the first game today here. We saw it last week here. He's got to get back to it. Good delivery right on off stump. Nice delivery in from Sujay to Vicky. And APL might have been an inside edge. Chance of a run out. Oh, it is! And there we go. He's run out. Direct hit from the keeper. And Vicky has to walk back. A huge turn of events. Not sure if the single was ever on. Ravi Teja was very intrigued. He wanted it. He was determined to get it. Vicky said, okay, he went off. And what a throw from the wicketkeeper. We saw his excellent display of wicketkeeping last week. And he shows it again. Unbelievable. And a stunned Tornadoes dugout. They had just gotten off to a brilliant start. Vicky looks in such good touch. And a direct hit leads to the end. Cricket is a funny game. And there you go. Is that the big breakthrough to get the Marvels back into stride? Brilliant. Couldn't ask for anything better than that from the keeper. Picked it up, direct throw. Again, he's tremendous behind the stumps. That's what he did to the stumps on this occasion. Ambrish, what a wicket-keeping display that was. Now Stephen Edward has to walk out in a very familiar position from last week. He walked out very early in the power play last week, and he's doing so once again. Ravi Teja on strike. These two can put together some sort of a partnership. A little bit of a pep in the step of the Marvels now. 2 wickets down are the Tornadoes here in this third over. And what a delivery. Sujay back on it, back on the good length, back on the movement. And that's what I'm talking about, just a little bit of confidence. It felt like to Vicky, Sujay didn't really trust himself to bowl, and now he's getting back to what he does best. Again, was that chance of a single worth the risk of a wicket? It's a game we all have to play. It's a game we all have to think about. That time proved not to be. Again, they got off to a blaring start, the Tornadoes, but the man who got him off there is done. There's 2 new men in the middle. That's going to be wide down the leg side. Again, still a little bit wavered here are the Marvels bowlers. Neil just having a chat with his bowler. Plenty of cricket fans, you can hear the honks. They're excited to see it driving by. Delivery comes in, and that's a delivery and a half. Again, he's finding it. You can see where he finished that action. Brilliant end to the over. 3 overs done, 28 runs on the board, but 2 wickets have fallen for the Tornadoes. As we come back in, Zishan Khan comes back in to bowl the 4th over here. Again, 3 overs have already passed. 28 runs on the board. 2 wickets have fallen. And Vikram Ravi Kumar has to walk back after a brilliant piece of fielding from Ambrish, the wicketkeeper. Excuse me, Ambrish, the wicketkeeper. Steven Edward on strike. And positive right away. And more confusion with the running. Steven was eager right away. Ravi said no. So Steven walked back. Then Ravi said yes. Steven was already walking back. Said, what are you doing? These two play together with the Lions in TCL, but it doesn't seem like that connection's working for them right now. With Vicky and Ravi, remember they play together with the Lions. Didn't work for them. This one, full straight Yorker length. This time they do scamper off for the run. No confusion. In we come. Good delivery there from Zishan. Just not much Raviteja could do with it. In we come. That one. Another dot. Again, it's this consolidation period. Trying to build back innings. Soon Zishan comes into Raviteja once again. Left alone. That one. Again, I think Zishan hit the right lengths here. He's hitting that good length. And if you hit that good length, there's just a lot going for you on this type of a wicket. There's a lot for you. Just has to continue to hit it. Comes in down the leg side, this time wide. Again, you say it was kind of gloomy on your screen. Yeah, it's been like this all day. The wind has been going crazy. The first group, I'm sure, that was listening to the broadcast was not happy about me continuously talking about what is deemed the Alaska pants that I am wearing. They're some of the thickest pants you've ever seen. I'm not going to lie to you. They got a lot of fleece inside. That's going to do it for 4 overs, however. Still chilly, still cold. And the score, still 2 wickets in hand, 2 wickets falling for the Tornadoes, 30 runs on the board.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
So in we come. Next over. Sujay once again down the leg side. Steven Edward likes it there. And he takes it there. He takes it for 4. As easy as you like it to be, that's what it is. So some boundaries still flowing for the tornado, so good signs of life. That one played through the offside. No one out in the deep there. This could have run away for 4. It's timed well enough. It has been. 4 more. Brilliant shot there. And again, runs are flowing. That's a good thing for the Tornadoes. That's what you got to look at. They're still scoring. Even at this picture of the game, in the power plays, you're still taking advantage. 38 runs. Steven Edward looks good. He's getting things going. Again, if he can stay in for a while, he's going to cause some problems. Down the leg side again. Fielder's there, but just out right of him. And this could be a 3rd consecutive 4. Will it run all the way? No, it's just going to be 2. No, Ravi Teja wants 3, and they get 3. Good running there from these 2. Our umpire today, Amarnath Natarajan and Yogesh Bonepali. We appreciate anybody who's coming out to help the cricket. It's a cold, again, it's cold day. It's not fun to be out here, and you know, to have anybody come out here is pretty special. Here we go. Comes in, Ravi Teja gets off the mark finally. Running that one through 3rd man. 41 runs on the board now. 44 runs after that single. And as long as these 2 can keep it going, keep it ticking. Steven stays out there for a while. Now you got something. You still have Adi Gupta to come in after 10 overs. That's usually when they like to send around 8 to 10 overs when they like to send him out there. You can expect a couple of big things to happen. Delivery comes in from Sujay. Back of a length, big appeal. That's what I'm talking about, that good length where it can get a little extra bounce, skid on. That's where I think the bowlers should be aiming. I think when you try to go a little bit too full on this ground, because you think you can take away some of these boundaries in the square regions of the ground. You want to take those away because they're so quick to get out there. You say, okay, maybe if I can just keep it fuller, make them play straight, I'm in a better spot. Off a good length, it's hard to play. Sujay gets sent back. Comes to a screeching halt. One delivery to go in the over. And delivery straight back to him. Oh, just fell short. Hopped onto the bat of Steven Edward. Just fell short of Sujay. That's going to do it. 5 overs gone. 42 for the loss of 2 of the Tornadoes. The wind really starting to pick up now. Getting a little bit of a chance of rain. Maybe seeing that come into play as well. Bowler comes in. Oh, that's a great shot there from Ravi Teja. Extends the hands and he has it. Give him 4 for that shot. Hold the pose. Lovely. Again, too full, too wide, too easy. Again, on this surface, I think if you hit the length, you have a lot of success. Suresh, Jayaraman, the bowler, I think just too full on that occasion. Bowling to close out the power play. So how does he respond? That ball just too wide, too full, too easy. This time just run down, easy single. And again, hit the length, make that happen. I think you're gonna have a lot more. Here we go, comes in, up in the air, just gonna fall away from third man who's inside the circle. There is a deep third man, they're pushing for two, they're gonna get two, good running. Again, he's hit the length now. He's found that rhythm. And I like what he's giving Steven right now. Hits the length again. This is perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Hit the length. Let the ball do the work. Make the batsman make something happen. It's hard to play it off of the length. When you give it to him full, it's easy. Again, Steven can play all the shots in the book. There's no doubt about it. As they send out deep extra cover, deep third man for this final over power play. But still, I like the move here. Maybe take out into a deep mid-wicket and bring in deep extra cover if he's going to continue to bowl this type of length, which he should continue to bowl this type of length. Absolutely should continue to bowl this type of length. Don't get me mistaken. This is length I like to see. Short again, look to pull it again, not getting on it again. Again, brilliant. Again, brilliant. This is what I'm talking about. Put it there, off of the length. It's hard to play. Suresh has really responded well. He's adjusted to it well. What more can he get out of it? If he worked to the leg side, and it's going to be deemed 4 by the umpire. That time, Steven and Ed were able to get onto it. So they get another 4 runs. So a good session of power play for both sides. 2 wickets in the Marvel's back pocket. The Tornadoes, they have 53 runs in these first 6 overs. So again, good session from both sides. 53 for the loss of 2 after 6.
Part of the Think Sabio internal team. Think Sabio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Sabio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Sabio student account today and start making money right away.
We welcome you back here to the Adda Premier League, where we have the Tornadoes taking on the Marvels. Tornadoes have jumped off to a decent start in the power play, 53 for the loss of 2 after 6. Field spread out. Looks like Neil Mohanraju giving himself the ball. Didn't give himself the ball last week, but he's elected to do so today, bowling to Ravi Teja. He does know Ravi Teja quite well. Both play together on MLCC Lions in TCL. So maybe more of a strategic move because he knows what Ravi Teja wants and what he doesn't want. Deep cover, long off, long on, deep mid-wicket, and deep backward square leg all in play for Neil. We'll see how he does here. And right on the good length, on middle and leg stump. Ravi trying to take that one around the corner, send Steven back. This one, again, looking to take it down to the leg side. Does run it down to third man, just for one. No risky singles after what happened to Vikram Ravikumar. Not going to risk that again. So, here come Neil adjusting the field, opening up covers a little bit. As she closes the covers inside the circle, brings deep cover to a wide long off with a genuine long off as well. So interesting for Steven. Steven just runs this one to the man at wide long off. Ravi always interested in two, just going to be one. In comes this delivery from Neil. This one played through point. Got it. Just for a dot. And the fielding's been on for the Marvels. Not giving them much. And look at that innovative, just moves outside the off stump and just a little bit of a paddle scoop. Maybe we could call that shot. Tell me how you describe that shot, as they're looking for 3 and they get 3. Been a decent over so far for both sides. Tornadoes able to get some runs. Marvels not giving up any boundaries. So it's a win-win from both angles right now. 58 runs on the board here in the with 1 ball to go in the 7th. And Steven wants a wide. Umpire late signal there. Deems it a wide. She's got to re-bowl that delivery. And what a delivery it was to be rebowled. Almost the undoing of Steven Edward. And at the end of 7 overs, 59 for the loss of 2 are the Tornadoes. Here we go. This delivery comes in. Full on-off stump, just out to point. So back in comes the bowler. Goes full, goes wide. Not deemed that wide though. Suresh is the man with the ball in his hand. Delivery comes in. Oh, look for that big swipe over extra cover. Unable to get it on this occasion. Delivery comes in, it's up in the air, it's going to be in no man's land. Third man coming around just to keep it a 1, but Rafi Teja, you know he's going to want to make it 2, and they're going to get 2. Good running. So in we go. 2 deliveries to go here in this 8th over. Current run rate is at 8. The projected score 159. It's a good score to have. Long on comes a little bit straighter. Deep covers. Cow corner. Good delivery. That is deep mid wicket and a deep third man. Those are their fielders outside of the circle. Comes back in. Looking to cut it. Look at the keeping. That is, he's already shown how great he is. That's going to do it. 8 overs gone. 61 runs on the board for the Tornadoes.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
We welcome you back into this Tornadoes versus Marvels matchup on a cold fall day here in Fuquay Arena, North Carolina. Yeah, the wind picking up, blowing from the keeper to the bowler, as you see on your screen. Everybody out with some hoodies on, some toboggans, some everything. See the umpire all bundled up. Nia Mohan Raju has the ball in his hand. Bowling into Stephen Edward. Stephen, he's a big hitter of the cricket ball. Goes quicker, goes on good length, just hit the covers. I think that's the key for Neil. He knows these two batsmen. Both play for MLCC Lions. Neil, of course, plays for MLCC Lions. That's why I think he's having himself in. Listen, straight back. Going to be just short of the fielder out in the deep at long off. Ravi Teja pointing out the fielders in the deep. And Neil, he's brought himself on because I think he knows these two batsmen better than anybody on the side. He knows what they like, what they don't like. Oh, but look at this shot. Fine leg is there. He's misfielded it to allow that single. You're not happy about that. But you see Ravi Teja moving all the way across the stumps, looking to heave it through that region behind square on the leg side. Steven, he's a much more straight up batsman. He's going to hit you straight. He's going to hit you big. So you can see he's continuing to hit the good length. Goes up in the air, leg side. Fine leg fielder coming underneath it and takes it. Steven Edward did it straight up into the air. It wasn't a great delivery. It was short. Just could not get anything on it, could Steven Edward. And the third wicket falls for the Tornadoes. Here in this ninth over, a big wicket of Steven Edward. You're starting to get something going. You knew if he could stay in for another couple overs, he could really get to 50 and really start hitting it off. But unable to do so. He has to walk away. He's disappointed with himself. 63 for the loss of 3 now are the Tornadoes. So the new man in is Aditya Gupta at the non-striker's end. He scored a 50 for the Tornadoes in the last match, the day after his birthday. He's got a week of being 17 years old under his belt. Ravi Teja, asking more experience than Adi Gupta. Tucks it away for a quick single, and here we go. So the signs of an Adi innings we know. We've seen it in the Adda. I think that's the classic Adi innings is single, double, single, double, single, double. If it's a bad ball, he'll put it away, and then he'll start the onslaught of hitting. He's really matured in the past couple of years in the way he goes about his batting. He understands, and he's gotten the Tornadoes out of bad positions last season when they were chasing 3, 4, 5 down, needed a lot of runs. He came in and really stood tall. So again, he'll start off a little bit slower, dot, single, double, defending, and then get things going. That's going to do it. 9 overs gone, 64 for the loss of 3 are the Tornadoes.
Cesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
So in we go. Wide delivery to start off this 10th over. So the Tornadoes will take again, runs or runs. And again, you might be asking, why are these bowlers coming back? Suresh coming back, this is your 3rd over. Why are you like bowling wides? Well, you get cold real quickly out here right now. And you have to warm up and shake it off. And you know, there's certain times where the breeze just comes in and it comes in heavy. And there's a lot of things going on. That one's going to be a dot ball for Ravi Teja. Usually a guy who plays at 100 strike rate, currently sitting at a 60.87. Struggle to get off the mark today. Another wide delivery deemed by the umpire. Suresh not happy about that one at all. Turned back in real disbelief. There's sometimes where, as a bowler, you expect it to be called wide, right? And then you see it, you're like, this could be close, and you wouldn't be surprised if they lift their hands up, and they do, and they don't. You're like, okay, wow. And this one just wasn't on those cases. He thought he was well inside. Umpire thought differently. They're going to call it, that's the one for the over. Some disagreements from a lot of people. Non-striker said, yeah, absolutely, how is that not one? Fielders were like, are you serious? So, in between here and there again, the umpire has the best view of it. But it was deemed a one for the over for Suresh. Again, he hit the length. He struggled playing against that. But that's too easy for Ravi Teja. It's full, it's wide, it's 6. Extends the hands, and he has it like we said earlier. That delivery is not the delivery you bowl at Ravi Teja. That's where he wants it all day long. Feed him that. He'll get a whole meal. He'll have an early Thanksgiving. Hit the length. Make him cut. Make him do something else. But with that, it's just too easy for Ravi Teja. But there's a welcome boundary for the Tornadoes. Moves them into the 70s here. Again, already basically in a better, well, much better position than last week. This one hits the length, but Ravi Teja gets onto that one, pulls it away. Fuda coming around to it. I don't think he'll be quick enough. He is, and there's just going to be 2. This one hits the length again. And that's what we're talking about. Hit the length on the channel. It's moving. It's definitely moving, so you don't have to go too short. But if you hit the length, you're in a good spot. So in comes. There you go. Right on the stumps. Gonna take a quick single. Adi quick. And it's quick enough. Just 10 overs gone, 75 runs on the board, loss of 3 wickets for the Tornadoes. Marvel's going to try to reel this in. Ravi Teja 20 off of 26, moving ever so closer to that 100 strike rate. So we're going to go Neil coming back into bowl. Continuing to Ravi Teja. This one's up in the air. Again, he just got that one. He knows these guys very well. They're playing for Lions. He understands what these guys' games are, and that's why he's out here bowling. So in we go. Adda gonna play his second delivery. Changing of the fielders. The long off fielder and the cover fielder, they change. Maybe wants someone a little bit taller out on the boundary. The wind is blowing in Adda's favor here, so if he does decide to hit straight, the wind will help him. Should encourage some of these straight hitting shots. That's why I think we've seen a lot more of straight shots today. I understand the wind's helping me here, might as well take it. Alright, here we go, Neil coming into Adda. So Adda take him on right away. No, just tucks it around the corner. Quick one through mid-wicket. Thinking two, he says no. And this is the staple of an Adda innings early on. He's a 1-2 kind of guy. It's very reminiscent to a Ravi Teja type of innings, where it's a 1-2 early on type of deal, and then you get it going through some of these boundaries. I think Adda's a little bit more of an explosive batsman. But it's the same reminiscent kind of same thing. Very reminds me similar. I think it's just one the gear can flip. And Neil, he hasn't given up boundaries, and that's been the thing for Neil. I think that's why he's bold today. Is okay, he understands a lot of this team, right? He understands the guys who are out there. Adda's played a couple seasons for Lions, so he understands what Adda wants and what he doesn't want. I'm sure Neil sees a lot of himself in Adda as well, a big hitting leg spinner. Oh, that's up in the air. Fielders are coming underneath it. And there you go, he's taking it out mid-wicket. Adda trying to go for the big slog sweep. Misses out on it and he has to walk away. Tornado scrambling now. Again, had a big top edge on it. Fielder came underneath it, was swirling above him and makes a terrific catch. Had to dive a little bit out to his left, but he collects it in the end. Ravi Teja left straight and Adda has to go. Taking shots.
Sesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Sesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Sesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Sesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
So we bring you back. 10.5 overs gone, 78 for the loss of 4 as Chandu Param comes in to bat. Going to be at the non-strikers end, Ravi Teja. Man at the strikers end, 78 runs on the board. Again, that big wicket of Adda Gupta following just the ball previously. There comes a sweep from Ravi Teja, this time much more control than Adda. That was a genuine sweep. Going to be 1 run, so 79 for the loss of 4 after 10. Excuse me, after 11 are the Tornadoes.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
go. Welcome back. 11 overs gone, 79 runs on the board for the Tornadoes. The men in the middle, Ravi Deja and Chandu. Omar Ansari coming into bowl. The bowler likes bowling in the death. It's his preferred time to start it off. Sends long off finer, deep cover. Long gone and a deep mid wicket. Along with a deep third man. So he's got everything in there for that length delivery if he wants to hit it. And there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Off of the length, it's hard to play. It's hard to judge. You get balls to move in and out. Get balls to skid through, bounce up a little bit. If you hit the length consistently, you're going to have a lot of success. Fuller and length outside edge just by the keeper. Third man is out there though just to keep that 1-2. Omar thought he had the big wicket of Ravi Teja. That's the prize wicket at the current moment. Show plenty of value to come out of this Tornado side, but if you get that wicket, you got a long way. Again, that's what the length could do. He just tried to play that same cover drive he's played all game long, but he pulled the length back so he wasn't able to get loft on it. And then it's also just that little nip. If you hit the length on this certain ground, you're going to have success. There's no way around it. So continue to hit the length. Continues to hit the length. Continues to get nip. Gets him this time. Like we were saying, hit the length, get the nip, and get the wicket. And he does just that. Ravi Teja didn't even look to the umpire, knew it right away. So he had the thick outside edge that went for 2, make it 81. But another wicket falls. That's 4 wickets down, all the Tornadoes now. Losing Ravi Teja. So now you're going to have 2 brand new batsmen. Chandu yet to face the delivery. And I would have to assume Miraj Patel comes in. We'll see who does in a little bit. The Tornadoes 81 for 4 here in the 12th.
Sesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Sesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Sesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Sesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
So it is Miraj Patel coming in. Didn't have much success in game 1, but already off to a better start here in game 2. Finally gets off the mark here in the Adda Premier League year 2. Again, Omar Ansari is a great bowler to have in these types of situations, and a lot of people also thought the Marvels going out of the draft had a lot of guys that they were going to go hard at. We saw it in the auction. We saw them say, look, we're going to take our guys. And Omar was one of those guys. Right? Sujay, a surprise. No one even knew who that was. Delivery comes through. Right, so they're taking their guys. They're getting their guys going. And that's the beauty of it. They're not doing anything special. They're just getting their guys and they're working for them. Right, they backed themselves to go and get themselves the picks. They did it. Omar's bowling well. Oh, and look at that one. And he has to go again. Another struggling day. Like we said, hit the length, get some movement, get the nip, get the wicket, and there you go once again. The nip, the edge, straight, no mistakes made. The Marvels all over at the moment. 6 down now are the Tornadoes. Miraj has to walk back. Unreal scenes here at CF1. The Marvels striking back hard. 83 for the loss of 6 after 12.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
So we go, welcome back. Marvels getting it going here. 6 down now are the Tornadoes here in the 12th. 79 runs on the board. Look at that. You can see the wind now on your screen. The sand is blowing. The wind is picking up. Oh my goodness. We're going to need some more heat. You got all these guys some warm baths. Look at that delivery. And you can hear that in your ears. Man, oh man, the wind is picking up. It's blowing every which direction. Sand is going up and down. Making sure the camera stays up as Neo comes in the bowl. Works that one through the covers. Just Chandu. They're gonna get one. They're gonna get 2. Looking to cut it, Chandu. Big appeal, and there it is. Another wicket falls. That's number 7 for the Tornadoes. He's gone. And another disastrous end to an innings for the Tornadoes. Number 7 walks away. Just wicket after wicket. No breaks, the Tornadoes. They're not getting any. It might be windy, but it's the Marvels creating the wind. They're creating the storm. The Tornadoes, they're just getting blown away at the moment. Marvels are all over it. 7 wickets in their back pocket, just 3 more to get. Just struggling, the Tornadoes here. Like I said, just not knowing who is what and what is who, and the team just isn't flowing like it was last season. How big a difference a year can make. A brand new team in the Marvels. They're showing off. They're flexing their muscle at the current moment. While the defending champs are just trying to string together a score. They got plenty of time to get into a 140, but they only have 3 more wickets in your back pocket. You're 85 for 7 as Chandu walks out. Gungama just came in on one end. Hasn't faced the delivery, just ran around a little bit. Getting the blood warm. Now fresh bait. Fresh meat into the mix. Danish Khan. He can throw the bat around a little. There's no doubt about it. It's not like he's any slouch. But the way this bowling has been, Neo Mohan Raju has 3 wickets to his name. The skipper. Omar Ansari still has to come back for a second over. He has 2 wickets to his name already. In just 1 over. Danish leaves that one alone. Again, just 85 runs on the board for the Tornadoes. 2 balls to go here in the 13th. And quite nearly. It's all marbles at the moment. Tornadoes are searching for something. They're searching for an answer. Can Danish Khan be that answer? And Neil Moore and Raju almost gets it. That's gonna do it for the 13th over. It's all marbles at the moment. All right, welcoming you back. Thirteenth over, 85 runs, 7 wickets. Omar Ansari coming back into bowl. And right away on the money, quick single taken. Oh, and they get it. They get it in the end. It was going to be close on all the way. It is cold, it's windy. The wind picking up just a little bit right here. 86 runs to the names of the Tornadoes right now here in this 14th over. Sorry, he can pick up another 2 wickets here in this over like he did in his first. Got something going, bowling to Danish Khan now. Googwin just had a word with him. Deep cover, long on, cow corner. Oh, that slash to point, and he's picked the gap. There was a deep third man, but a deep third man's not going to get around to it. It's going to be 4 runs. Well done there from Danish Khan, just a little bit too wide. Danish just slashed at it hard. Gets it to go away for 4. As the wind picks up here, seems like the Tornadoes might be catching some steam here, creating some of this wind. This one full of straight, just dug right back to Omar. You see the gust of sand blow as he hits the ball. Again, if you weren't believing me about how windy it truly is, that just look at this, the sand is being lifted up off of the ground here. This one quick single, yeah, all day long. They'll take that. And if this was last year, you might have a little bit of a dust bowl going on. But the groundsmen and the caretakers and the owners of the grounds, they've done really well to get us some grass. And, you know, just in another year or so, it feels like this could be a ground that's going to be really, really good to be. They've done a terrific job with the grounds. And, you know, again, just the progress they've made in a year. I think in another year it's going to be terrific. Great delivery off of the surface, a little bit of nip. What do we say? You hit the deck, get some nip, get the wicket. We'll see if they can end up getting the wicket. He's bowling beautifully right now. And it's nothing special. And for the Marvels, you don't have to do anything special right now. Why do I have to do anything special? You have to score runs if you're the Tornadoes. Me, I'm content with 7 wickets in my hand. You try to make all the chances you want. Slip and play. That one played a short cover. Quick run taken, quick run gotten. So no wickets lost for the Tornadoes. They'll take that as a win. But for the Marvels, didn't give up too many runs in the over. And at the end of 14 overs, the score for the Tornadoes, you got 7 wickets down with 92 runs on the board.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Sabio intern team. Think Sabio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Sabio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Sabio student account today and start making money right away.
There we go. That one cut away for 4 runs by Gunguma. Quick 4 being taken. The wind is really starting to pick up. They're trying to hit the deck. Just got a little bit too wide that time. Did Sai. It's a little bit too wide on that occasion. Got to bring it back in. Again, when you allow the batsman to throw their hands at it, it doesn't become a real difficult delivery to face. You force the batsman to play with their body. There it is. That's the delivery and a half from Sai. And remember, Sai was a big part of the Tornadoes' winning formula last year. With the ball, both ball, bat, he was a big part of that winning formula. And I was really surprised when the Tornadoes, didn't have the ability to go and match him, but I thought he was someone that you would have to think you'd bring him back for sure. This time, quick run taken, throw comes to the right end, unable to handle it. Danish had taken off. He was off the blocks hot. The throw came in loopy to the right end. It should have been taken, collected, and hit the stumps. Decided a little bit of a rush, and that costed him the run out. That could have been the 8th wicket. But see, you can see what pressure does to a team. A lot of pressure right now on the Tornadoes. That one sliced up into the air. He's picked the gap in the field. It's going to be 4 runs. And a second boundary in the over, a much welcome boundary. A very skilled shot. He just sliced it over the top. Wasn't really that wide. To stay deep in the crease. Able to lift it over the top of the offside. Again, coming off of just what could have been the 8th wicket to hit that boundary. Definitely eases the blood a little bit of your side. They push another man deep into the cover region. Deep extra cover now, excuse me. Inside edge of the bat, no runs taken. Again, hit the deck, let it nip, catch a wicket. That's what it's going to be right now. So in he comes. Slower delivery that time from Sag. What a job keeping. Very athletic job there from Amrish. That's going to do it for 15 overs, 100 runs on the board, 7 wickets down are the Tornadoes. delivery hits straight back. Oh, it's some aggression on display. Sujay trying to flex a little bit, trying to make something happen. There's a good effort in the field. Sujay, you can see he's a tremendous fielder. We saw it last week on full display again. I think for many of us it was our first time seeing Sujay. We heard a lot about him and what he was able to do in Charlotte. But last week was really our first real week of seeing and witnessing what everyone was saying, and whatever he lived up to the hype. I mean, the hype that was set around him definitely lived up to it. This one worked through covers. You know, last week's performance was an unbelievable performance, an unbelievable way to debut in the Adda Premier League. And now he's going to have to be the marquee player for the Marvels if they want to probably retain him for the same amount of money. But you never know the wrinkle that the rules committee does add on. Right, when they made him when Sujay was announced as the marquee player, you're like, who? And it's not a bad who, it's just like you'd never heard of him. And for me, strategically, I was thinking maybe you could have picked him up in the auction because not many people have heard of him. But oh, what a shot that is! Try to go short, and Kokuma Prabhu ready, standing deep in the crease, and got all onto that one. This was Omar Ansari, not. Omar Ansari gets this one taken at him. What a shot there from Kokuma Prabhu. My apologies for talking about Sujay. This is Omar Ansari the whole time. Thought maybe they try to mix up and over here and there, but it is Omar. That was an absolutely beautiful shot there. Absolute beautiful shot there from Kokuma. Just rocked back and got on with it. One of the purest pull shots you'll see. Omar responds with a dot ball though. Goes to the Yorker. Slower ball this time. Slapped at it. Fielder's out in the deep in the cover, but it won't matter. It's going to be 4 more. And Gungama carving out a place for himself in this Tornado squad. They need someone to step up, someone to put their hand up. And that's exactly what he's doing. Score reads 111 for the loss of 7. Gungama starting to get it going. So put it on full display at the moment. Got to find a delivery to bowl here again to continue to hit the length. Don't go short, but hit a length. Goes full again, goes Yorker, slower Yorker. Carved through the offside just for 1. And that's going to do it for 16 overs, 112 for the loss of 7 are the Tornadoes.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
So in we go, change in the bowling. Zishan Khan returning. Bowling into Gungoma. Batting brilliantly at the moment. Just trying to find a rhythm, and again, they need someone to put their hands up and fill in a role. Okay, who can be the guy at the end and really play? I think, you know, when you look at teams that Vicky has put together, you see guys that can come in towards the end or come in really at any point and start playing. Right? If you go to MOCC, there's a lot of guys up and down that roster, but I think of a guy like Murli Krishnakaraji who come in at 7 and blast, can come in earlier and play around. You know, I think it's Sai last year with tornadoes who could come in and hit when he needed to, come in and rotate around. Adi Gupta kind of fell into that same similar type of role. So I think he likes to have a couple of those guys, and this is what Gangama is showing him he can do. Slower delivery from Zishan, left alone. Again, with just 3 wickets in hand, you have to make sure you're careful, right? You're playing good shots, and that's what Gangama's done. He hasn't played anything rash. There's been no really bad shots out of him. He's just played good, proper cricketing shots. Played to the right areas, picked gaps. And that's what you want to see out of a guy when you're under pressure. That time it's a thick outside edge. It's going to fall safely. Dule pushed for 2. Danish was interested for a moment. That moment has fleeted. That moment has fled. Field changes, they bring in the deep extra cover. Already have that deep point fielder. He wants extra cover inside. So maybe hits the length here. No, it goes all the way full. It was just a little bit of a false rob there. Long off keeps it to just 1. Get fielding, get century fields, never easy. Ball can pop up here and there. And it seems just for Danish Khan, they wanted the extra cover fielder inside. So here we go. Zishan Khan, Gangama. Deep point, deep third man. Deep extra cover, long off. Deep mid wicket. Short. Oh, that's just cheeky. It's just cheeky. It should just be kept to 1. It is kept to 1. A little bit of a slap there, just kind of wristy. It was slower. Picked up on it being slower pretty early. One for the over deep by the umpire. So more adjustments in the field. Mid wicket goes to fine leg. Extra cover comes in. So is he trying to set him up for a short ball? No, it's a slow Yorker, dealt with well. So here we go, come in, slower delivery, this time through square leg. It's gonna be at least 2. And it is just going to be 2 in the end. So 1 delivery to go here. It's going to be Danish Khan on strike. A little bit of a slower over this one. Zishan's made sure to keep mixing things up well. I'm sure there's a bouncer coming. No, another slower ball. Appeal down the leg side. And Danish was halfway down the track and got sent back. So that's going to do it. 17 overs done. 118 for a loss of 7 are the Tornadoes.
Cesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919 342-6341. CESA Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
So here we go, 118 for the loss of 7 are the Tornadoes. As we see Omar Ansari coming back into bowl as Gangama Prabhu. 3 overs to go here. Oh, it's up in the air. Buter getting back underneath it. Can he find it in his hands? No, he's just filled it over. He did so well to get there. It was in the air for a while. It was swirling around. Tracked it very well. Did all the hard work. Just didn't reward himself. Again, it was in the air for a long time. It's windy, it's swirling. It's so good. Just unable to finish the job. This time he's got him though. Says no one's gonna help me, I'll help myself. Takes off the bails, and that's gonna be the end of Gangama. 8 wickets down now, just 2 more needed for the Marvels. Tornadoes, 120 for the loss of 8. No, 2 to go.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
So here we go, new batsman in the middle. Gangama Prabhu just got cleaned up. Now Bhushan coming in. More than capable bat. But Omar's been on a tear at the current moment. So Danish Khan gonna get some strike. Again, crazy part is, just was given a life, was Gangama, was hit straight up into the air, was put down. Omar says, alright, no one's gonna help me, I'll help myself. Gives himself the wicket. Danish Khan, the field comes in, extra cover fielder comes in. Fine leg comes into play. It's 4 of those little ramp shots that he plays. Looking to cut it. It was a slower delivery. Again, the fine leg is there because Danish likes to get a little bit ABD in the way he bats. He likes to play some of these ramp shots, scoop shots. Seen it live a couple times. Begged him to play it live a couple times. I'm sure he remembers that. Danish, if you watch this back, you know what I'm talking about. This one, oh, there it is, straight away, playing that shot. That's the shot he plays all the time. Shot we were talking about just for 1. But he's very comfortable with it. He says, if you're going to try to bowl the Yorker, you better hit it because I'm going to continue to play this. Because if you miss, it's just easy pickings. And it was. Bhushan going to get on strike now. You just got to play out 20 overs. Got to make sure you extract as many runs as you can. Scramble yourself into the 140s if you could. You'll be in a good spot. Right now, score reads 122 here in the 18th over. Last ball of the 18th. So 140 still on play. Still very much in play. Wraps this one around his legs. This one through mid-wicket. No more through backward square leg. They're going to push for 2. They could push for 3, really. Keeper's giving chase. They should get 3 quite easily. They do get 3 quite easily. Good running from the Tornadoes here. That's going to do it. 18 overs gone, 128, 5 runs on the board for the loss of 8 wickets are the Tornadoes.
CESA Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
All right, well, how about that shot there? Some electrifying shots there from Bhushan, getting that one to go for 6. As we know, it was from Danish Khan getting that one to get all the way up for 6. It's going to be a wide deal from Zishan Khan. And in the area I'm sitting, that was maybe 3 inches above me. It bounced right in front of me. Got 3 inches above me. So, we're getting lucky a little bit today. Zishan Khan's got to get a little lucky bowling to Danish, this time on the leg side. Work through the leg side. They could have pushed 2. And no. Danish says, no. Just take the single. It's smart. Again, you don't want to throw any wickets away. Don't want to risk the run out. Your wicket's more important than a single. Bhushan has proven he can hold on. Got to hold on one more time. Last 2 overs. Trying to push into the 140s. 136 currently the score. 150 would be terrific. Went for the Yorker, and he's carved it into the gap. Fielders are chasing it, but it won't matter. It's going to be 4. Mid-on inside the circle, and Bhushan able to hit it just straight enough. And they've moved to the 140s now. The Tornadoes, they've done well to fight back in a spot of bother. But Gangama did great to get them back in, and Danish has done well. And don't forget about Bhushan. He's carrying on. This over's been terrific so far. One of the bigger overs of the innings. Not many overs today have gone for multiple boundaries today. This inning, this over, brilliant. That time goes a little bit shorter, hits the leg a little bit harder. 140 at the end of 19 for the loss of 8 are the Tornadoes.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
A dot ball to start off this 20th over, 140 already on the board. Sujay looking to finish it off. Bowling into Danish Khan. Again, gets a little bit of nip here and there, but Danish likes it full. He also plays the ramp beautifully. So with Sujay's pace, he might play, looking to play this one straight back down the ground. They're going to push two. They're going to have to run hard. It's going to be quick running, brilliant running, and they get it in the end. Terrific pushing for everything. 142 now. The score reads 4 balls remaining in the innings. Tornadoes salvage this innings. 100% have. In a spot of bother. 82 for 7. They were in the 80s for 7 wickets. Now 140 for 8. 142 for 8. Stays 142 for 8. 3 balls remaining. Donners look to take a big wipe at it. Just threw the kitchen sink at that one. Sujay, do I think about slipping in the slower one here? He's swinging straight through it. Just slipping another one. Even if he tries the ramp, he doesn't have pace to do it. Goes down the track, goes big over the top. Fielder ran in. I think he's overrun it. He has it 6. He's cleared it for sure. He charged that Sujay, takes it over the top. Big time 6 that is. 148 on the board. Just 2 balls remaining. 150 in play. 160 if you get 2 6s. You know that's the goal, 160. Not sure how likely that is. But you're well into the 150. He's stumping. Yeah. Keeper just too quick. He's been quick all day long. Ambrish. So with 1 ball to go, the new batsman, the last batsman will be on strike. But the damage really has been done. 148 on the board for the Tornadoes. Batsman coming out is Parth Mohan, the youth. Again for Parth, he has an ability to clear the boundary, but I would say maybe if they open up the gaps, use the pace, try to push one into a gap, and just keep running. I think that's got to be the message that you send here with Bhushan. Just keep running. It's the final delivery. Go. Sujay comes in. It's wide, outside edge. Oh no, it's going to be called a wide delivery there. So 1 to go. wide ball. Bouchon gets on strike. Now Bouchon gets to clear. Could it be a costly mistake? Yes, it's a mistake that's going to get them into the 150s. They're already at 150 with the wide +1, but that 4, that's crucial. 154. That's what the Tornadoes did in 20 overs. They fought back beautifully, and they're right back in it. The defending champs show why they are still here. The Marvels, they need 155 to come away with the win here. Let's see if they can get it done. Let's run through the scorecard of this first inning. With the bat, got off to a decent start. Can't have too much complaining with the bat. You talk about the Tornadoes. Vikram Ravi Kumar was 15 off of 13 before getting run out. Munda 1 off of 3, but it was Ravi Teja. Stephen Edward 28 off of 34, 20 off of 16. And then you see the string of low scores. Adi Gupta 1 off of 4, Chandu 3 off of 4, Miraj Patel 1 off of 2. But at the end, you have Gangama 25 off of 18, Danish Khan 25 off of 21, Bhushan 15 not out. Barth Mohan, he stood in there and he's able to take a run off of a wide. Then we look with the ball for the Marvels. They bowled beautifully. The pick of the bowlers would have to be the skipper today. The skipper bowled well. Neo Mohan Raju, 4 overs, 15 runs and 3 wickets. Sujay, 4 overs, 48 runs and a wicket. Sijan Khan, 4 overs, 29 runs and a wicket. You also had Suresh had 3 overs, 24 runs, no wickets to his name. Omar Ansari, 4 overs, 30 runs, 3 wickets. Sai Krishna, 1 over, just for 8 runs. No wickets fell for his name. So that's going to be it. The first inning comes to an end. And remember, we'll be back here where the Marvels, they got to chase down 155 runs to beat the Tornadoes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The wind is back as well. It actually felt kind of okay, but now the wind is back and it is absolutely freezing cold in the current moment. So we will get to you in a little bit while the Marvels are looking to chase 155 here against the Tornadoes. So here we go, we're ready for the first delivery of the second innings here. Again, the Tornadoes able to salvage themselves to 154, a very good score. But now it's the Marvels' turn. Can they get something with the bat? Short ball straight away, deemed a wide. Bowler can't believe it. He's unhappy with the call. The umpire deems it. So they call one for the over and a wide. So he's gone over the head of the batsman. It's a confusing rule of what you call when it goes in certain areas, but we're gonna say the umpire knows what he's doing. It's the umpire's call. He has the best angle of it. So that's the way to get the Marvels off the mark with a wide. So now in for the first delivery. This time it's up in the air, just falls short of the fielder, short cover, and they sneak off for another single. And this is what I'm talking about. You got to hit the length. On this ground, I think people tend to go a little bit too full. As a pacer, hit the length. The surface is doing a lot for you in the past couple weeks. Last week there was some skid. This week that you get some extra bounce. Some balls are skidding on. You're getting some nip off of the surface as well. Use it to your advantage. The opening bowler, Bhushan. Satya was at the striker's end now. John Vijay, the man who just took that first single. So it's a totally new opening pair for the Marvels. Last week it was Neil and Aniket who came in open. Aniket not in the 11 today. The captain holding himself back. So a lot of people who can play a lot of different spots. Neil can come in at any point in the game and play the same way he wants to at any point. We'll see how these two batsmen do attack. Delivery comes in down the leg side. Not caught a wide by the umpire, so might have caught some of the batsmen on the way through. Unable to get himself out of the way. Get a brand new opening bowler for the Tornadoes as well. Bhushan did not open the bowling. They went with off spin to open last match. Didn't quite work out for them. They're looking for a much better start. They got it with the bat. Can they get it with the ball? Well, that's not the way to get it. That's going to be a wide. That's going to be 4. There's no field you could set that's going to help you with that delivery. Just trying to do a little bit too much there, Butch, and you can see someone saying, hey, relax, calm down, you're fine. For Bush, and I see a deep point. Not quite sure where the other deep fielder is. There seems to be a deep point for Bushan. Daring them to play anywhere else. Again, Bushan's just going to try to continue to hit the length. Put some freebies given off early on. 7 runs already. Just 2 legal deliveries bowled. Storms back in. There it is, some nip away from the surface. Again, there's stuff on offer for the Pacers, and on a day like today, it feels very English conditions. We can see a Jimmy Anderson or Stuart Broad type of swing when the ball is moving around. It's very windy, very cloudy, very cold. I don't know if we're in England or if we're in Fuquay Arena. Shorter, wider, and this time deemed wide. Struggling with the line here, Bhushan. I think he understands where he wants to put it, just is unable to put it in that area. Again, that one was also just well too short as well. Let the ball move, just put it on the good length. There you go. Finds the outside part of the bat, straight to the fielder. So when he's found the right length, he's been very hard to bat on. The one run taken off of the bat came off of really a slice that was just short of short cover. The other runs are just freebies that he's given up. You got to make him earn it off the bat. You did well with the bat to give him the score. Protected with the ball now. That was an awkward looking cut shot, but he's cut it away through the infield to get one. Again, deep point is out there. Got a lot closer to the batsman than he thought it was going to. Had to make a couple steps for some room. So John Vijay back on to strike. He's a free-flowing bat. Fielders move on to the circle now on the leg side. John looking maybe just run that one down to third man. Runs it just a short cover. So that's going to do it. 1 over gone. 9 runs coming off of the first over for the Marbles. All right, so they're going to bring on an off spinner, just not the same off spinner from last week, Chandu. I'm getting some insider information. I feel like Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter. He's a little bit quicker through the air. So we'll see what he does. Okay, maybe tries to be one of those guys who just holds the line onto the stumps and makes it hard to score. Feeling like when the Pakistani left arm spinners that have created problems in the T20 World Cup at the moment. That one cut and is fielded well. But they are able to take a quick single, just slight misfield. Again, always difficult to field a century fields one, and never easy when it's windy and cold, because the ball comes off the bat very fast, and when it's cold, it hurts. It hurts a lot. So when I've seen some of these catches taken today, I've been very impressed that they've been taken with such ease, because these are gonna hurt like anything. They're gonna feel it tomorrow morning for sure. Speaking of the World T20, India has an important match tomorrow. Not playing, but you have Afghanistan taking on New Zealand tomorrow. Oh, big appeal, maybe an under edge on it. Like I was saying, Afghanistan takes on New Zealand. India needs Afghanistan to win that match. They can't win it by more than 60 runs, but they need Afghanistan to win, and they had to just finish it off against Namibia, taking a big victory there to qualify. So all eyes on that tomorrow. You can also watch the Adda Premier League tomorrow. You have 3 more matches. This one's up in the air. Falls safely to third man. It's going to be 2 runs. Like I said, we got 3 matches going on today. 2 are being live streamed. The match at Fuquay Upper, and here, the match at Century Fields 1. Tomorrow, same deal. Same time, same channel. Come to the Adda Premier League YouTube channel, and you will find the live stream set up. I will be back into the box. We have a couple more commentators who are at Fuquay Upper at the moment as well. So we got a great group of people, and we got a great group of teams. So you come back for sure tomorrow. This one pulled through the leg side, just to the fielder at backward square leg. Again, the Tornadoes looking to bounce back after a tough loss week 1. It was a big loss week 1 as well. So the net run rate is in the gutter at the current moment. Not in the win column. They got to find a way back. The Tornadoes, huge win last week. This one's cut through. It could find a way for 4. It's running well. Fielder's making some headway, but it's not going to be quick enough. 4 runs out there. That's well carved out by the batsman, John Vijay. So the end of 2 over 16 for the loss of none are the Marvels.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
Bhushan coming back in for a second over. A tad expensive in his first. Was a little bit wavered in the line. That time cut through. Point is there though. So you have protection for that delivery, which is fine. As long as you're bowling to your field, you'll be all right with that. Again, make them earn it elsewhere. Make them try to score elsewhere. Keep it there. Let them try to do something special. It's got to be the name of the game. Again, the Tornadoes are going to want early wickets, though. They know that the Marvels have plenty of batting to come. You look at the likes of Neo Mohan Raju, of course, Omar Ansari, Sai Krishna. The batting goes on and on. Sujay Kotali. Deepak Marathe, the super sub. Yeah, plenty of batsmen. You just keep reading, you're like, man, who doesn't bat on this side? Zishan Khan. So plenty of guys who can come in and swing the bat around. So you're going to need to take early wickets. And it'll be interesting to see the tactic. Last week they tried Adi Gupta in the power play. I don't think they're going to go back to that. I didn't like that move when they did it. This one's cut over the top. Fielder's running around to it. And he saves it from being 4. It's just going to be 1. Again, Bhushan seems to be hitting that same line. Landham swings their arms through. But it's just going to the fielder. So these singles aren't going to hurt. But again, I'm just interested to see in the combinations the Tornadoes try. Last year, champion side, yes. But this year, a lot of turnover. A lot of guys who didn't play with them last year are gone. Sai Krishna, one of the guys who bowled for them a lot. Not in the side. He's on the other opposition side. Right, Aryan Shah, nowhere to be seen on this Tornado side. So you're still looking for other guys. Jalandhar Reddy Musku, not on the side. So a lot of guys who came in, this one tucked out around the leg side, are new to the side, right? And Akash Joshi, another guy who kept and bowled and did a lot of things for the Tornadoes. You have to figure out who can beat those kind of guys, and that's what I'm really interested in. How has Vicky, how has he addressed this? How has he addressed it? A little bit of confusion between the umpires and the batsman. Then the batsman wanted to take one off the overthrow, but they said, look, that you can't, the dead ball. So the batsman happily go back into place. For the Marvels, the new side, they're trying to figure out the same thing that the Tornadoes are, right? They haven't played in the Adda Premier League before. They're trying to figure out how they can best utilize their guys. Week 1, they did it beautifully. Week 2, can they continue the trend? John Vijay, he goes a big swipe, leading edge. There's an octagon of people out there, and it just lands in between. More of a pentagon. There's 5 guys out there, and it lands just smack dab in the middle. Make that 4 guys out there. So we got a square. Lands right in the square. That's a midpoint for all of you calculus people out there. There's your midpoint. But that's the luxury of playing in the power play, right? You have the ability to take these big swipes, and if it goes in the air, you could be fortunate. There aren't fielders out in the deep. They got to run from inside to outside. That's always harder than running outside to inside. John Vijay back on strike. Again, he's going to play his shots when they're there. Looks to pull it. He does pull it well enough. It should just be 2. I don't think it'll trickle all the way on. And it is just going to be 2 runs for John Vijay. They're thinking 3, not a great throw. Chance of a run out, direct hit maybe. No. I think it might have caught John in the back of the leg. And it's all happening at the current moment. Falling in between guys, run outs, this, taking 3s. Good running from the Marvels though, good intent. That's 3 overs gone, there's still 1 ball to go here. Now that is it, 3 overs gone, 23 without loss are the Marvels.
Cesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
Welcome back, Jundu continuing, going into a second over. Remember, a little bit quicker of an off spinner. Ball a little bit wide though, so if you're gonna bowl that quick, I'd rather you be on top of the stumps. You have a long on in place. You can still bowl that length, but keep it a little bit closer. And that's why you do that, for that big swipe when you try to play it. Try to play the big one, unable to get it done. John Vijay has to go, he gets bowled. And that's big time. The first wicket falls for the Marvels. Like I said, get on to stumps, let them play some of these big sweeps. Use your pace. The 23 for the loss of 1 here. 4th over, the wind's picking up. Oh my goodness me. Holy moly, you can't see many of the trees in your screen right now. But they are flying around. I'm sure you can see the dust now moving on your screen. You can feel the camera shaking a little bit. The wind is already picking up. It's blowing from the keeper to the the bowler, and it is heavy. It is not a pleasant wind. It's not a nice summer breeze. This is a wintry blast. So the new batsman who makes his way out is Sujay. He's a good bat. He likes to get things slow first. Single, double, and then can accelerate with the best of them. I can keep it on stumps, Chandu. Let him take his swipes early. Let him take the chances while he's not set. Look to cut that one away, in and out of the keeper's hands. Stephen Edward not happy with himself. Allows that one to be a quick single. Deemed buys by the umpire. Into Satya now, Chandu. Again, that's that point feeder out along with the long on. This one's short. It's taken over square leg. They should push for 2. No, I think they're just going to settle for 1. They have just settled for 1 here, and again, I think it's how do you use this power play. I don't want to dig up the bowling in the power play. I don't think it best fits what he's able to do as a leg spinner. And they have more options now to bowl here in the power play, which I like. This one tucked around the corner. They're thinking about 2. They are pushing for 2. Sujay says yes to 2 and gets 2. Again, do they go back to Bushan for a third? Do they try maybe a Zaid, who's in the field at the moment? Plenty of options you can go at if you're the Tornadoes. Do you try Ravi Teja maybe? This one is sent through point. Fielder out there in the deep. Again, protection for it. Do they try a Munda Hussein early on? Looks like Barth Mohan is coming in. Not sure who is coming out, whether it is a Chandu who's just walked out or but someone is walking out. I think it's Munna Hussain who is walking out. So again, they're using the substitutes well. When unable to get things going with the bat. Barth, 0 off of 0. Play the 1 wide delivery. Again, it's how do they use power play? Bhushan's going to get a third here. 5th over. 4 overs done, 28 for the loss of 1. And the Tornadoes taking their time here in the power play. Again, I think Vicky's having a word with Bhushan. He saw Sujay last week. He joined me in the commentary box for a little bit and got to see a little bit of Sujay. I think that definitely helps his preparation and what he wants to do for Sujay, what he wants to bowl to Sujay. Can Bhushan execute what Vicky has told him? I think if you hit a length, Sujay's not really a guy who's going to take you on. He's just going to 1s and 2s. Oh, and he's bowled him! Straight through! Sujay left it alone. Some nip back. And Sujay, hands behind his back, can't believe what he's just done. He left it alone, left it right on the stumps. His off stump goes. Looks like a test match. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. Sujay has to walk away. A high score for the Marvels last week. 28 for 3 now. The Tornadoes, they're ramping it up. Does the skipper step out now? His team, 3 down. Excuse me, 2 down. Does he step out? And a terrific delivery to start out Bhushan's 3rd over. Again, just some nip. If you hit the surface, there's nip on offer. There's no doubt about it. There's no question. Where does he go now? Who comes in? You would have to imagine Neil is the man to come out. Take advantage of the power play. Lead from the front. He opened the last match. I'm thinking he's got to open here, right? Just what makes the most sense to me at the current moment. Who do they send? No, it's not Neil. They go with an Ambrish. They go with the wicketkeeper. This is really interesting here. Why has Neil held himself out? He wants to wait for something. Does he want to wait for maybe a spinner? I'm not sure. He's someone who likes pace. The wind is back and it is furious. The Tornadoes are riling up the storm here. Tornadoes seem to be playing in home conditions here with all this wind. Again, it's English conditions right now. The ball's going to move. And maybe that's why Neil is saying, okay, maybe not me. Maybe not me while the ball still is having shape here and there. Let's send someone who's a little bit more technical. So in comes Bushan, had just a brilliant delivery. Follows it up with another one. Big appeal. Short cover point, all ran in. Almost pretty certain they were going to get at the wicket there. But brilliant here from Bushan, bowling beautifully. Again, first over was a little bit wavered. Second over started to get better. This third over has been perfect. First 2 balls, brilliant. Can he continue that spell? Into Ambrish once again. And another terrific delivery off of what? Off of a length. I've been saying it all day long, not just with this game, but in the last match. Hit the length. Hit the length. The ball is doing something off of it. There's something to offer. Everyone's thinking, I got to keep it full so they can't take advantage of these square boundaries. Hit the length. There's a fuller one. It's straight up into the air. Bushan calling for it. And takes it, makes no mistake. Bushan getting it done for his side. And that's his second wicket. Second of the over. Second of the match. 28 for the loss of 3 other marvels. They're turning up their tornadoes. It could be a double wicket made, and we're 2 balls away from it. Surely now it's time for the skipper to walk out. Surely it is. Again, plenty of batting with Omar Ansari and company. Omar opens for his side in the TCL. But at some point, I think as a captain, you say, you know what, let me just take it into my own hands. No, he hasn't. Satya just stranded at the other end. Hasn't seen strike in such a while. He's just stranded over there. The new batsman is Sita Ramaraju. He's a good batsman as well. Plays Division 2 PL. Can score big runs. Did it for his side in the finals of the TCL Division 2 PL for the Hunters. He's a big-time player. So he's been sent up here. Again, above the likes of Neil, above the likes of Omar Ansari. Interesting moves here. I just want to know, what's the reasoning? And he's not a bad bat. But you have such distinguished names. When all this pressure's on, why not send one of the distinguished players to relieve it? Bushan. This one's cut away. Point is there just to keep it to 1. So Satya finally gets to see some strike. No more double wicket maiden, but still some strike for Satya. That's what you'll take. But it's still a terrific over for the Tornadoes. It's the over that they've been waiting for. It's the over that they wanted. Bushan into Satya. Satya slashes hard. It's wide. It's easy. Extends the hands and he has it. 4 runs. Again, a lot of pressure was built up on this over, but it's not the way you want it to end if you're the Tornadoes. And at the end of 5 overs, 33 for the loss of 3 are the Marvels.
Cesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
All right, we welcome you back. The Marvels are 33 for 3 at the end of 5, chasing 155. The wind is still here. The chill is still here. It's not gotten better. I wish I could say it has. But for the Tornadoes, it's gotten better. Will look to be a rocky start when they were 80 for 7. Got to 154 for 9. Now the 33 for 3 are the Marvels. It's a perfect start for the Tornadoes, taking 3 early wickets. Getting Sujay out early. Chandu continues. This is his 3rd over, and I like this. And Aditya Gupta warming it up, loosening up the shoulders. I think right at the end of the power play. That's when you can bring him in. And it's over. Goes short, tries to cut it again. He's very quick through the air. Got that insider information. Okay, get on his stumps. Do what you did to John Vijay. Make him try to sweep and crash middle stump. That one worked to covers. Gonna be an easy single. So Satya can get back on strike. Again, both these batsmen more than capable top order batsmen for both their sides, respectively. Satya for the Cheetahs. Sita for the Hunters in PL. Comes in around 4. He bats very, very well. This one cut away. Fyodor is out there. Should just be 1. Is just 1. Really good flat throw there. 1 bounce to the wicketkeeper. And Chandu, very different type of spinner than what we saw last week. Last week it was Rupesh. Gives a little bit more flight. Much quicker, much flatter through the air. Quick run again taken. Again, they're going to need this to the Marvels. The Tornadoes, you're going to be all right with it. Big wind. If this is the time you want to take a shot straight, this is the time. The wind is blowing straight back into the bowler's face. It's starting to die down a little bit, though. Just works it to cover. Another quick single. Again, for the Tornadoes, as long as there's no boundaries that get leaked, you feel okay about it. That's going to be it for the power play. 36 for the loss of 3 are the Marvels after 6.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated.
We welcome you back into this clash between the Marvels and the Tornadoes. 6 overs gone, 36 runs on the board, 3 wickets down. Satya and Sitaramaraju, the 2 men in the middle. The man with the ball in his hand, Aditya Gupta. Again, I like this move right after power play. Now you can bring him in, let him spread the field out. Last week they tried to bowl him in the power play, very expensive. Again, because you don't have that much protection. He has to hit the deck back of a length. It's just not what I want a leg spinner to do. Now deep cover, long on, long off. Again, you have protection for that cover shot. As I say, deep cover, long on, long off. As they just get 1. Long on is pretty wide, and a deep mid wicket as well, along with a deep backward square leg. So you got plenty of protection out for all the shots. This is when Ali can really shine with the ball, create pressure, turn the ball in both ways. He's a tremendous young leg spinner. Oh, that's a big swipe though. And it's just over the hands of the fielder for 6. A little bit too far down the leg side. Sita, he's a tremendous player of the sweep shot. Saw in Division 2 PL Finals. Gets that one all the way over the top. Some of these balls have gone caught up in the wind. That one definitely did. Came off the bat very cleanly, but the wind just held it up just a bit. This is what Sita's been sent up. He can do things like this. Oh, it was a wide delivery. We'll see if it's called a wide, but it was wide of the stumps. Keeper unable to handle it. Just skidded away through. Deemed wide by the umpire as well. So wide plus 2, 3 wides there. So the first delivery has gone for 9 runs. He's got to find a way to get into some form with the ball. It was bowled really well for the Morrisville Cardinals, part of the under 21 all minor league team. Is that a one? Umpire says no. Steven was convinced. Adi didn't go up in celebration. Sita able to get back inside just in time. But again, this is what you want. Let the ball turn. Let it turn. Hit the length. Put it on middle stump. Let him try to play inside out. Play straight. Again, now he's got to find some rhythm. Once he's in rhythm, we saw last year in the Adda, there was no player that was more valuable to his side than he was. Talking about big innings, talking about big wickets. He was the guy. Outside edge. Oh, a missed field at third man. Is it going to show up in the stat sheet? Just 2 runs given up by Aditya Gupta. Really should have just been 1. Again, I think it's some of the pressure that's created by the batsmen running hard for that first one. They want to try to get the run out, and on this type of ground, you have to just play basically very conservative as a fielder. You got to be very conservative in every attempt that you make with the field. There's not many opportunities where you can go and be very aggressive to the ball. You got to be a conservative guy. So here we go. It's back in. Looped it up a little bit more. Hit straight back. Just going to find the man at mid-wicket off of the hands of Adi Gupta. So again, Adi would love to end this over with a big wicket. You know, Sita would like to end it with another boundary. Skipper just having a word with his young bowler. Going to be part of the under-19 team that goes to the U.S. Nationals in Houston in just a couple weeks' time. Big deal for Adi Gupta. Going aside against bowling. He likes to see what the batsman's trying to do, see if they try to step over. I don't think it's more so for the man, because you can see straight away adjusting the field. Kind of like what Ravichandran Ashwin did yesterday. He saw a couple of reverse sweeps played against him, stopped it, was ready for the switch hit, and the next delivery, same switch hit. But you can see that kind of tendency from Adi Gupta. We see a pump fake a lot last year. This time, no pump fake, just to stop it in the walk. This time goes outside the off stump, thick outside edge, and it's going to run away for 4 without these pace, I believe. Yeah, it has run away for 4. Without these pace, it's just easy pickings. And that's going to do it for 7 overs, 51 for a loss of 3 are the Marvels. So we welcome you back here between this matchup between the Tornadoes and the Marvels. The Marvels sitting pretty, 51 for the loss of 3 after 7, chasing 155, need 104 more in the next 13 overs. The game could really go any way. It's at its tipping point at the moment. Sita Rama Raju, he is in the middle alongside Satya Acharya. Aditya Gupta tad bit expensive in this previous over. Went for a grand total of 13 runs. So as soon as they bring into bowl the next one, they got a couple different options. Danish Khan, do they continue the leg spin? I think that's where they're going. And it does look like Danish Khan is going to be the bowler. He's a little bit different than Adi. Adi's a little bit quicker through the air. Danish a little bit loopier. For the batsman, he tends to bowl maybe one shorter one every now and again that you can latch onto. But his ball does turn. And it's a lot of loops, so you have to be very decisive. If you're going to stay back, stay back. If you're going to come forward. But that's where he gets a lot of people, because there's so much loop on it. People get very indecisive, and they just get in no man's land and get in a lot of trouble. Full down the leg side. And, yeah, that's not the way you want to start off an over. We'll see if it's deemed wide. If there was something, if you did get the bat back onto it. They're going to push for 3. And it is going to be 3 runs. Off of a wide, so 4 wides right there, so a boundary without a single ball being bowled. Again, it just gets off to a little bit harder to start off because your body is so cold. The weather is cold. It's windy. The ball's gonna, move a little bit in the air, a little bit more than you're thinking it's going to. The wind is massive. Like, I am sitting in this car right now. I have my leg on the door to keep it from closing against the wire. The wind is pushing the door against it, and I can feel how much it's pushing against it as well. There's a stumping there, not given. Steven Edward, he's trying to get that. He's trying to become that guy that's just like, okay, yeah, we're taking that stumping. We're taking the stumping, the energy booster that the wicketkeeper should be. And he's doing that. He's been playing the role very well. And this is what Danish Khan can do, get you in between, get you in that middle foot. Do I reach? Do I stay back? And that's where he becomes very, very dangerous. This time down the leg side, it was pretty full. A little bit of a traditional sweep there. They're going to push for 2. Chance of a run out? No, just going to be 2 runs in the end. In comes the Danish Khan. Into Sita, try to go big. That time, no stumping. And they're going to leak an extra run. No. They say no. They say ball's dead. They try to sneak an extra run. Not going to, umpire said no. Ball is dead after the stumping. In between Sita Ramaraju. One, the big heave. This ball's turning. It's dipping on him. Again, it's just this is what makes Danish Khan so dangerous and what's so well respected throughout the league. Outside edge, just straight to point. Quick single. Again, as long as boundaries aren't being given up, I don't think the Tornadoes are too worried about much. They know that the Marvels are going to need some boundaries every now and again. And they're going to just try to continue to limit those boundaries that occur. Yes, there's 2 in the previous over. The 4 wides basically are 1. But they're not on a consistent basis. A juicy full toss is met with just a single. That's how you know things are going your way as a bowling side, when you bowl a juicy full toss and it's just met with 1. And you see him shaking his hand. The ball hit him directly. And again, like I said, it's cold. The ball hurts. I was just throwing one up to myself earlier, and I was like, nah, man. And then I can't imagine catching one off the bat. Comes in, dragged on short, chipped up into the air, cleared the infield. Will it clear the outfield? Fielders coming around, making some great headway. Gets there in time. Just keeps it at 2, but that's the shorter one I'm talking about that you can pounce on. And that's going to do it for the 8th over. 8 overs gone, 61 runs on the board, 94 needed from the next 12.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Sabio intern team. Think Sabio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Sabio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Sabio student account today and start making money right away.
Back in we are. Tornadoes versus Marvels. Aditya Gupta back into the attack. We'll see if he decides to go a little bit slower through the air. Maybe follow a model that Danish Khan set. Or if they elect to continue bowl quicker. We'll see what he does. But remember, this is kid under 19 for the USA. Will be at the national championships. Likes to go just a tad bit slower. It's cut through point. There's no deep point for him, so they are going to get 2 off of it. Satya was able to get himself back onto strike. Again, Satya's been off of strike for quite some time. He spends a good majority of time off the strike, but he's a good rotator. So he's sent into open with a lot of big hitters still to come. That time against lower and spinned a long ways, but he's pierced a gap that's going to run away for 4. It's run away for 4. That's just beautifully played by Satya. Just hung on the back foot and carved it through that point and gully region of the ground. Very hard place to put it, but it's really well done. And they've added an extra fielder into the point area, taking one out of mid-wicket. And I actually do think this is a good move, and here's why. I think that, again, they're piercing that gap more than anything. They're trying to hang on the back foot. Now you try to get them to play across the line. So if you're Adda, now you can bowl a fuller one on maybe middle and leg, try to get them to turn the face of the bat early. That time they moves it behind square. And it should just be 2. They're going to actually 3 because the keeper is giving chase. Throw comes in and it is 3. Again, maybe try, if you're going to have, all these fielders in, you can bowl just not full, but touch fuller. Get them to try to get on the front foot and turn the face. There's your leading edge. There's them missing the ball going on to the off stump. And the worst that happens out there is just a single. You have a man at deep mid-wicket for it. So it's just a single at nonetheless. Maybe just a touch, not full, but just a touch fuller than what he's bowling. Middle stump, middle and leg. Let them try to turn the bat face. The ball is turning. You can see it's on offer. Let the ball turn from there. Let them come across the line. And then that's where you can get your leading edges, your outside edges. They just miss the ball completely. That's, I think, where you can open things up. And he does go there. And straight away, like we said, he tried to take it through mid-wicket. It's a bigger heave than I thought he needed to do. Like we said, he went just a touch bit fuller. Flighted it up a little bit more. And that's where it is. Can't see these adjustments you got to make as a bowler. It's too short. He gets lucky. He gets very lucky. He dragged that one down. That one really should have been put away. Signal leg byes by the umpire. Satya on strike again. He's been carving the gaps. Be a little bit fuller. It's fuller. It's quicker. It's right back to Adda. And that's going to do it. 9 overs in the books. 71 for loss of 3. They need 84 from the next 11 to do the Marvels to walk away with this win. All right, welcome back. Danish Khan, welcome back. He's going to continue his spell. Bowling into Sita. Again, I think what we learned from Danish is he's going to continue to be flighted, continue to go a little bit slower through the air. That one dipped a fair bit more than the rest have. Again, these easy singles, they add up over time, and the required run rate is at just a touch above 7. So you continue to move these required run rates around, single, 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 get the odd boundary, get a wide, get this, you're right in the equation. Oh, looking to cut that one, try to carve it like he did Aditya Gupta's. Just rip through a little bit more. Again, just the flight that he's offering that's allowing for this. Or fly down the leg side, up in the air. Oh, and it's come in and out the hands of Aditya Gupta. was there, had to make a jumping effort. He was right on the boundary line. Would have been a terrific take had he had it. This time through the offside, just short of the fielder in the infield. And some more sloppiness in the field, creating some more problems. They can come back for one or two. Danish kind of thinks he's going to feel a little bit disappointed. Thought he had the wicket. It would have had been a terrific take. This time, just short of the fielder. Got misfielded. This time, he's carved it beautifully through the offside. Giving chases the fielder, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be another boundary. Again, this is a shot that he's seeming to love, both batsmen. This little cut shot, they got time on it. Just standing back and carving it. Just placing it through the offside, making it look easy right now are the Marvels. This time comes in Danish. Another big shot. It's up in the air. Fielders are there. And this time, no mistake make. Satya goes. Looking to take that one over the top of the offside. 84 for the loss of 8-4 now are the Marvels.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially. And finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
Alright, so we welcome you back. The Tornadoes, they're taking on the Marvels. Adda coming back into the attack. Coming back into the attack is Aditya Gupta. Neil comes in. So skippers come out to play. So this is the chess move here. Aditya Gupta, you'd have to say, based off last year's performance, is one of the better bowlers for this Tornado side. He's in. Oh, it's hit straight back. Fielder's there. It's going to land short of him. Just for one. So now Sita going to be on strike. See, you can see the intent from Neil straight away. Again, this is the chess match. Vicky knows Neil very well. Playing together at MLCC for a very long period of time. So here's the chess match. Vicky moving the fielder just a little bit straighter for Sitaram Raju. And maybe see some of that Division 2. This one cut through covers. Dragging on just a bit short that time on the. Again, you can see the big gust of wind that just comes in and blows in. It's cold. It's 100% a cold day. It's windy. And we still have another 10 over. 69 needed for the next 9.4. Moves the fielder into mid-wicket. And the wind's starting to pick up here. I'm sure you can hear it through both the mic of the camera, through my mic. I'm trying to talk just a little bit louder so you guys can hear. Again, the wind is starting to pick up in a major fashion. Blowing straight back at you in the screen. That one came straight through. And again, with Neil on strike, if you're just a little bit worried for me, in my area, has been targeted a couple times by a couple different batsmen. Neil gets a hold of one, it's coming straight at it. Oh, trying to pull it, and nearly chops it on. Just a little bit of extra bounce from Adda. Almost found the under edge. And Neil likes that cow corner region. That's why they've stacked a lot of fielders over there. They're keeping it out of his arc over there. Wide not signaled by the umpire. Sita can't believe that one. This is why Adda, he's been given a lot of trust here. That's why they bidded a lot of money on him last year in the auction, why they made him a retention. They know he can do things like this. So good over there from Adda. 3 overs for him, 26 runs. He's given up 11 overs, 86 runs for the loss of 4 wickets are the Marvels. They need 69 runs in the next 9 overs. It's going to be a tight finish.
Cesta
69, 9 overs!
Partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the...
So we welcome you back. Danish Khan coming back in for his 3rd over into Sita. Oh, it was short. Sita latched onto it. It's up in the air. Fielder's there. He's put it down. It's hard to take catches here today. They would come back for a second. Remember, it's windy, it's cold. The ball's going to hit your hands. It's going to hurt. And so far, the Tornadoes have not been adept to the conditions. Danish Khan, the 2nd catch dropped. We'll say 1.5. One catch put down. Maybe at long off, it would have been a terrific take. It wasn't really a catch, half chance. The other one, this one, had moved well ways to his right. Again, would have been a terrific catch. But he did all the hard work to get there and was unable to finish the act. Again, the wind just holding balls in the air for a tad bit longer. Again, 67 for the next 8.5 is coming down to the wider here. The Tornadoes know it. They got to take every catch. Got to make sure everything comes out. So here we go. Danish back into Sita. Sita just trying to take him over backwards square leg. Danish went short. Danish has got to pick it up. Goes full. Down the leg side. Oh, and he's cleaned him around his legs? Yeah, he has. He's cleaned him around the legs. So there's the wicket. Danish Khan didn't get help from the fielders, so he said, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Gets him bowled around the legs. 88 for the loss of 5 are the Marvels.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
We welcome you back here. Danish Khan just gets the wicket. Sai Krishna just walks in. Sai Krishna, a big part of the Tornadoes championship side last year. Unable to be retained by the Tornadoes, the Marvels gladly picked him up. Let's see who can make the move. Again, need a couple of wickets here. It's 4:45, it's chilly, it's only gonna get colder from here. I can't believe that that's something I can actually say, it's only gonna get colder. Oh, big appeal! Might have just been a tad high. Danish Khan, he's on the money right now. Pressure's on. Pressure is on. Danish is creating it. He's bowling outstanding, giving some flight onto it. Getting some good dip. Sai's looking to move that one through the leg side, unable to get it on. We know Sai can get big. That'd be a huge wicket to have right here. Full toss, hit to covers, misfield in the infield. Fielder starts converging. Make sure he gets it, saves it, does well. Saves 2 runs. Not easy to field on the run here at Century Fields. Bhushan did very well, running well from his right. Adi Gupta giving him some backup on his left. Bhushan made the stop. Adi made the throw. Saves 2 runs. The 2 saves 2. 5 wickets left to go here for the Tornadoes. That's what you're thinking of. Again, if these 2 get it going, it's going to be lights out. It's up in the air. It's carved beautifully. 4 runs, yes indeed. Sound like Drake and Little Baby. Yes indeed. 4 runs for Sai Krishna. Still 1 ball to go here in this over. 8 overs to go after this delivery. 61 runs required. Again, these 2 have the ability to get big very quickly. In he comes. Just works to the 3rd man. Neil says no. So at the end of 12 overs, 94 for loss of 5, 8 from the needed 61 for the next 8 overs.
Sesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Sesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Sesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@sestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Sesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
So Adi Gupta coming in for his fourth over, fourth and final. Giving up 26 in the three he's bowled previous to this one. Bowling into Neil. This is the move. Quick single taken, and they get it. Again, their required run rate 7.62 now. And again, the prize wicket is one of these two. So one of these two walking back. It's a big blow to the side. Still Omar Ansari to come. Yes, for sure. Still plenty of batting to come, for sure. But these two are a different level. Get something going, Adi. Sides against it, the wind blowing in at the wrong time. It's cold, it's chilly. Everyone's got a jacket on. You can see Adi's jacket sitting on the turf right now. Ball comes in, it's short. Work to third man. Neil wants it, side don't want it. Neil gets sent back. Again, this is why Adi's been given the ball. He's able to clog up runs, and then the fall shot you get because you think he's a leg spinner. He is a leg spinner, but he's very skilled. And it's his ability to clog up some runs that allow wickets to fall at other places. Oh, that's too short. Dragged it on. Will he be rewarded with four side? No, he won't. Just found the fielder for one. Adi gets away with those shorter ones because he gets a little bit quick and rushes the batsman into shots. But it's still not a great delivery. Neil back on strike. And again, this is the wicket. He's been keeping it away from the arch of Neil. Does he try it again? Does he go for a googly? The wind is blowing. You can see the sand coming up on your screen, blowing from the right to the left. This one up in the air, falls short of the man at cover. Single all day long, and the wind is not stopping. It's only getting worse, the wind is. Here he comes. Up in the air, just short of the fielder at short cover. He took just a little bit of stab at it. It was half-hearted. Nearly was a wicket the Tornadoes were looking for. But they'll just have to wait another day. Last ball of Adi Spell has given up 30 runs. He'd like to have one wicket to his name. This would be a big wicket for him. In and out of the hands of the keeper, gonna leak another run. Maybe another 2 runs. Yes, another 2 runs. Nice hit by the umpire. So to end the 13th over, 100 for the loss of 5. They need another 55 in the next 7 to walk away with this one to the marbles.
In these days and times, the housing market is growing exponentially, and finding yourself a forever home is getting tougher and tougher. And even if you find it, the next day you go back, it's already been sold. There are so many things to worry about. Finding your dream home shouldn't be one of them. That's where we come in. DRP Realty is one agency you can trust. We want to help you find a place to make wonderful memories for the rest of your life. DRP Realty, affiliated with Guru Realty.
Welcome back. Welcome back here. Sai Krishna is going to be on strike. They give him the ball to Ravi Teja and try to maybe slow it up on him. Ravi Teja, smart bowler. He bowled aside fairly recently in the T20 finals. The Lions prevailed victorious over Ravi Teja's Lions. Fair victorious over Sai Shitas. So we'll see what can get done. Square leg comes around, more of a backwards position now. Still the deep mid wicket, long on. Square leg comes inside the circle. Point goes back, so it looks like he's gonna try to hit a higher length. Or just in front of it. Not give him anything full and keep it outside the off stump based on the field he's just set. He has protection if anything goes full and tries to heave it over there from the off stump. Short, try to play it over the top, couldn't get onto it. Again, it's just a little bit of nip here and there, a little bit of pace on, pace off. Not a great delivery from Ravi, but he gets away with it. So in comes Ravi Teja, wind. Big gust of it comes straight back into his face as he bowls. Played through point. They're gonna push for 2. They're gonna get 2. Again, right as Ravi Teja ran in, the gust of wind blew straight back into his face. Might be asking, how do you know that? Oh, it blew straight back into my face, that's why. So, it is cold. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But we're all here for the love of the game. Again, the run rate is starting to trickle up a little bit. The required run rate 7.95 now. Just below 8. Look to take that one over the top. Just inside the circle, on the offside, direct hit. I think the wicket was falling before it even was hit. You make the case, but I think the wickets were falling before the ball had even reached them. I'm not sure if it was wind or if Stephen Edward tripped over it. So in comes Ravi Teja and Adda Neil, old teammates at MOCC. Who's going to win this battle? The battle of the Lions. And there it is. Hits the length. Dares him to cut it. Unable to get onto it. Neil unable to find the form he had last week against Sump Army. An opponent that knows him a little bit better. Oh, outside edge off of the gloves of Stephen Edward. They sneak away for 1 and Neil survives. He's given a life. Time in the side, hit straight back. Gonna fall just short of the fielder at long off. Now it goes back to the keeper. So that's gonna do it. Ravi Teja's first over comes to an end. 5 came off of it. 50 needed from the last 6 for the Marvels. So here we go, coming into this next over. The man coming into bowl. Excuse me, the man coming into bowl, Chandu. Good first couple overs. Get kind of slow on the run rate here. 6 overs still to come. Up in the air. Fielders coming underneath it. It's gonna fall safe. And they're gonna get 2. They could get 3. No backup. And they get a 3rd, and Neo gets back onto the strike. So Chandu got it, shot up, straight up into the air, but it didn't matter. In we come, next delivery to Neil. Over the top of point, fielder there, should just be 1. It is just 1. Here we go. Back into ball. Chandu. It's on the side. He's carved it between point. Ball stops a little bit off the surface. They're pushing 2, testing the fielder's arm. And they tested the right fielder. They get 2. I think there's 2 there on offer every day. 44 needed from the next 5.3 now. This one's hit straight back up in the air. That's a huge 6. No chance for any of the fielders. The crack off the bat was maybe the best noise we've heard all day long. Showing off the power and flexing his muscle Sai Krishna. Turning this into a huge over. 12 runs so far from the first 4 deliveries. 2 deliveries to come. Try to go fuller. Big mistake. 38 now for the next 5.2. Again, run rate going to be a huge factor here. If the Tornadoes drop this game, they're not out of it, but they need to make sure it's close. Chandu's got to respond. Does respond. Single. Easy. One delivery to go left in this over here. Last delivery of the over. It's hit straight back, and it's just going to be for 1, so that's going to be it. 36 needed from the last 5.
Welcome to Adda Bistro and Dining, a place to hang around with your friends and family. Here at Adda, you'll experience innovative and creative cuisines from various parts of India, cooked with traditional herbs and spices freshly blended by our chefs. Our ingredients are curated with amazing combinations that provide all our customers a special and immersive dining experience. Come to our Adda, we will be waiting for you. Adda Bistro and Dining. Let's make some memories.
Equation. 36 from 5. That's what the Marvels need to knock off the defending champion Tornadoes. A big loss here would really put the Tornadoes in a troublesome spot of even making the playoffs. Net run rate, one of the worst in the tournament already. Sitting in the last position are the Tornadoes. Need to find a way out of it. They're going to hope that Ravi Teja can deliver it. This is a matchup. Remember, he got the outside edge of Neil in the previous over. This time, York's Neil. Neil gets off the strike. A chance of an overthrow. No. Good backup. But Sai, he's been flexing his muscle. He's been showing the prowess that he has. He's gotten off the blocks. Very hot, 24 from 15. Neil's played 13 deliveries for just 7, so you can see the difference. Sai's really been coming after from ball 1. Full in length. Yorkdom went for the helicopter. Chance of a run out. No direct hit. Not sure direct hit would have mattered. Good active awareness from these two. They're keeping the runs chugging along. Required run rate 7.29. Yes, you heard that correctly. 7.29, 34 from 4.4. Couple wickets can change the game. A couple of boundaries. Move it even further into the marvels. And he's bowled him straight through. Yorked him up. And Neil looking to send it straight back. He has to walk back. 121 for loss of 6. 34 needed from the next 4.3.
Cesta Incorporated, partners in your effort to excel. With a combined experience of over 50 years, Cesta serves predominantly as your primary IT resource, as well as a full-service CRO managing all phases of drug development. Cesta has been successful in constantly absorbing talent in all fields of technology for their local and global clients, as well as its in-house analytical services. We offer a full range of employment solutions, including long-term contracts, short-term contracts, temporary to permanent, direct placement, and enhanced staffing services across borders. Reach us now at hr@cestatech.com or call us by phone at 919-342-6341. Cesta Incorporated, because we are your link to the future.
So in we come, 3 balls to go. New batsman is Suresh. Omar still in the dugout. Went for the Yorker once again, and some clogging of the runs coming. That's what the wicket of Neo does. Not only takes the big hitter out of the equation, it also clogs up. Makes someone have to rebuild at one end. So my message to Suresh, take your single. Try to take a single. Any way you can, get Sai on strike and just run with them. Hits it straight back. There's your single. And Sai's got the next 2 deliveries to, or excuse me, the last delivery to play out. So 1 delivery left in the over. Sai should be looking to take a quick single, get himself back onto strike for the next over. Again, 33 needed from 4.1. 4 wickets in hand. Oh, big shot over extra cover. And that's gone all the way. That's huge. It was full, it was wide. Just slashes hands, extends the hands, and he has it 6. 27 from the final 4 needed for the Marvels. New bowler introduced for the Tornadoes, the youngster Parth Mohan coming in. First year in the Adda setup. Getting selected by the champion side, the Tornadoes. He's been given the ball in this most crucial over. This could be a turning point in the match. 27 from 4. It's just above run of ball at the moment. Oh, it's short. Carved through the offside. He dragged it on. They got a run for 2. The fielder coming around to cut it. They're just going to pick up 2. Parth's got to bring it up. Go full, warm up the shoulders. It's cold, I know. It's windy, but you got to warm up. Again, just keep milking the 1s and 2s if you're, sorry about that, if that hurts your ears. It's so cold, the wind blew the headphones off of my ears. Could you imagine that? So that's how windy it is. Parth, I was saying, go fuller. If you're Suresh, just keep milking 1s and 2s. That's all you need. They bring in the fielder to cover that point area that they just carved out of. Comes down the track, comes back down, come back away towards the stumps, runs it to third man. 2 runs easy, 3 runs maybe. No, just 2. So a good start to the over for the Marvels. 23 needed and 3.4. Comes down the track, moves away, trying to move it away from the arc. It's gonna be wide. Parth watched to move it, he spotted it. But Suresh right now just playing mind games with a youngster. How does he respond, Parth? Just giving up 5 runs and 2 deliveries. This time stays in his crease. Oh, a little bit of extra bounce that time for Parth. Almost like a Nathan Lyon type of delivery with some extra top spin. Still a good over for the Marvels. 22 needed from 3.3. Quick single taken, quick single gotten. 32 from 3.2. 32.3 from 3.2. 22 from 3.2. Excuse me. I apologize. 22 from 3.2. Made that 21 from 3.2. Parth, as long as he doesn't give up a boundary, it's been a good over. That one cut and fielded well. 21 needed from 3.1. Again, Parth, he's bowled well. He's kept it in between, not giving him much to work with. Gotta hand the props to the young kid. How does he finish? Has to finish strong. Oh, and he does! Finishes beautifully. What a ball. What an end to the over. 21 needed from the next 3. Ravi Teja coming in for his 3rd over. 134 on the board, 21 needed from 3 overs. 18 deliveries, 21 runs, 4 wickets in hand. Suresh on strike. Where else would you rather be than here? I have the answer. How about if I had a space heater? If I have a space heater, I wouldn't be anywhere else but here. That's for sure. Sun's starting to peek out a bit though. Clouds shifting, but it's still cold as ever. Wind still making it feel like it's in the 30s. Everything's loosening up. A lot of players behind points. on the offside. For that reason, but they still sneak a single through there. 20 needed now from 2.5. This is the man you want on strike if you're the Marbles. The Tornadoes, this is the wicket. This is the man. You got him, you got the game. Presumably. We know we still have plenty of batsmen to come, but you feel the way he's in, Nick, he's going to take it in as long as he's still in. All down the leg side. Easy pickings. Extends the hands and he has it. That's 6. Or no, 4 runs. Lovely shot there. 16 from 2.4. It's come down to a run a ball now. The pressure has been alleviated. The cold weather has not been. A couple more big shots like that and Sai can finish it off. Just needs 4 more of those. 4 wickets changes the game. It's over. Again, the wicket is the key here. Oh, that one's through extra cover. Fielder's there. And he's taking it. Sai has to go. Found the fielder at cover. Another turn in this match. 16 needed from 2.3 with 3 wickets in hand.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm so excited to be a part of the Think Sabio intern team. Think Sabio is a powerful tool that provides detailed reports on stock institutions in order to help you make more informed and sound investments. This tool can help everyone that trades, but especially beginners. It's no secret that trading is an intimidating field, but at Think Sabio, we simplify it. Through education, we aim to reduce the intimidatingness of trading. This helps students gain confidence and jumpstarts their investment careers. Investing at an early age is so important because it amplifies lifetime earning potential and allows for more financial freedom at an early age. So create a free Think Sabio student account today and start making money right away.
Welcome back. Another twist in the match. 16 from 2.3, but Sai Krishna just departs. Trying to take another one of those big shots over cover. Unable to get onto that one. Fielder came around. No mistakes. Didn't spill it. The new man in, Omar Ansari. But he's going to be at the non-striker's end. Is going to be Suresh at the crease in the middle. Again, a wicket here changes the game. 1 wicket did already. This one is straight back. Has he hit it well enough? And he has. That's 4 runs. It was in firmly. Ravi Teja, he's on the floor. He knows they just had momentum and it feels like they just gave it up. Shove needed from 2.2 and for the first time it's less than a run a ball. Suresh still on strike. He's coming to his own here. A lot of batting for the Marbles. Remember Omar Ansari, he's a great batsman in his own right. This one hits straight back. Long off is there this time. Keeps it to just 1. Tricky fielding out here. $11 from 2.1, 11 from 13. So Omar gets his first look in the middle. Can Ravi take a wicket? Can we get another curve, another twist into the game? And just enough to finish it. So 11 from 12 here. 11 from 12 for the Marvels with 3 wickets in hand. Here we go, Parth Mohan back, second over. In the penultimate over, Parth Mohan gets his second. He's going to be bowling to Suresh. 11 from 12. It's bubbling with excitement. It's freezing with cold air. Batsman still not ready on it. This time Parth able to run in, able to come in. Straight back over the top. That's a huge 6. That sailed miles. Luckily for the fielder, it hasn't got into the forest. Doesn't have to go digging for it. But unlucky for him, that's a 6. That means just 5 more. Huge. Came down the track into the arc. Hit straight over the top of the commentator's head. And just one more big hit away. Unbelievable shot there from Suresh. Needs one more to finish it. Parth, pull the length back. It's straight up. It's straight up. No. Swirling in the air has come off of his legs and come into covers. It's straight up into the air from Suresh. Parth looking to come under it, never really felt comfortable. He had to have it. It's cold. I know it's swirling, but you had to have it, and he didn't have it. 3 required. 3 from 10. Just 1-4. This one over cow corner. Owen is put down in the deep. And that's 2. And it looks like the Tornadoes just don't want the win right now. 2 back-to-back plays, back-to-back catches dropped. 1 run separates the Marvels from victory here. Goes to finish it off in style. It's gone straight up into the air once again. And it's fallen short. And there it is, the match ends there. The Marvels, they get the win. Suresh 23. And a huge win there for the Marvels getting against the Tornadoes. It all comes to a screeching halt for the Tornadoes, and now it's going to be a very, very questionable play back into the playoffs. I should take a look at this points table. The Tornadoes, they're in 6th right now. The Marvels, they remain at 2nd with this win. A huge, huge blow to the Tornadoes' chances here. We thank you so much for tuning in to today's play. The Marvels, they just beat the Tornadoes. Tornadoes go 0-2. We thank you so much for tuning in to today's play. I'm Mohammed Patel here from Adda Premier League. We appreciate you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. It was freezing today. It's probably going to be freezing tomorrow, but we'll be back out here. We got a lot of games coming. We thank you so much. And until next time, we'll see you